Hi everybody, welcome to the Family Matters Show. Today it's my great pleasure to introduce James Davis, who is a partner at HQB Chartered Accountants. We do a lot of work together. Sometimes we're on the same side of the case and other times we're on the opposite side. Welcome, James.
Thanks, Heather.
Our next question's along similar lines, where a parent who's gone through a separation's worried that their spouse isn't being honest about their income and they need child support. So in Australia, child support is a division of the tax office. It's an agency that applies a formula when parents separate to work out how much child support one should be paying the other. For the great bulk of Australian taxpayers, they're wage and salary earners, so they can't hide anything because of the regulation. So this area of underreporting income is normally in relation to self-employed people. So James might talk a little bit about how we can assess someone's income or the tricks to look at if they're bringing their income down.
Yeah, so I guess for a self-employed person, they might be running their business through a trust or company, or they might be in a partnership or sole trader. Now it's different in all of those, and so it does get complex. But for example, if they're using a company, they do have some discretion as to exactly what wage they might declare themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And so the sorts of things you're looking for there, if you're worried that someone's under declaring their wages from their own company, is to look at other parts of the financial statements of that company. So for example, it might show that there's a loan balance building. So although the person's not taken out much as a wage, they've borrowed money from that company, and the balance sheet of the company should show that, if you've got someone that knows
what
how
they're
to
looking
read them properly. Yeah.
I think negative gearing's another one where it's the only tax planning that a government employee, for example, like a teacher, can use. And the child support agency itself will deem the losses that someone's been able to claim against their tax through negative gearing back onto the income when they assess it. But people that are concerned about child support really can, if they're not satisfied that the agency officers are doing enough investigative work, they can approach a professional to assist them to look at those things that James has been talking about. Often it's, you're chasing a rabbit down a hole, but it could be worth it in cases where the lifestyle of the taxpayer suggests they're earning a lot more income than they're declaring.
And there is that question to ask, which is, we've estimated your lifestyle costs X dollars based on mortgage repayments, and there's car repayments, and then there's X amount of money just to live.
Yep.
Yet your tax return shows half that. Where's it coming from? And that's a question the ATO in fact asks of people when they're looking for tax fraud.
Yep.
Same sort of principles would apply in this case as well.
So it's really important to look at those questions in perspective with what money is available, but in cases where there's fairly obvious signs of wealth, then you can put a team onto it to uncover what's going on. If you've got any questions that you or your family want to ask, remember you can send a message through on Facebook, or you can email us at familymatters@bryantmckinnon.com.au, and we'll see you next month.